All right. Hello, YouTube and preachers, jurors, Justin and Aaliyah. We are here, with Justin and Aaliyah, and we are here to walk down memory lane and go do our annual, or not annual, I guess that's not the right word, our seasonal distortion survivor rites of passage. So, like I've explained to the players, to Aaliyah and Justin prior, we're going to go through every single boot. They don't have anything to say about that person because they've never interacted with them. They could pass. But if you feel like you want to talk about them, even if you haven't interacted with them, that is your choice to talk about them. And so, Aaliyah, Justin, are you both ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. So the first person is Giraffes, who had placed 18th.
Is it like a particular order?
It's going to be boot order.
No, I mean like
I
okay,
think
so
You
I
guys
can.
can go in any order that you guys want.
Oh yeah.
I've never interacted with giraffes. They seem fun, but I don't know anything about them. What about you?
Also same. Literally. Like I'm a girl for the dolls, so I was excited, but I never got a chance to like really even meet them.
Same.
All right, next up in 17th place, we have Joel.
Joel was very sweet. I think he was just a victim of being in England, which really sucked. And but he was a really nice guy, and we did get to know each other a little bit, but not that much because when I was awake, he was asleep, and vice versa.
That's literally us still. But I didn't have a chance to meet Joel either. Like honestly, I was at such a disservice. My sock tribe like didn't really change. I didn't meet very many people.
It's real.
All right, next up in 16th, we have Dime.
That's a diva.
I wanted
Like,
in that J
literally.
poster or cutout.
No, literally. All my friends like talk her up and I wanted to play with her and I am so sad that I didn't even get to meet that diva.
I wanted to meet her bad. She seemed like she would be in a hoot.
Literally. You're so fun.
All right, well, after Dime's boot, you guys did swap. And in 15th place, we have Joanne.
That's a diva.
That would that was a hard one because I really like
Yeah.
Joanne, but it seemed like because she went on like a vocal rest and her name got thrown out immediately, but she was so nice, so sweet. She took care of those pigs and she would always send pictures. She's someone I wish I got to play with more.
Excuse me. Honestly, my heart hurt when I saw that she got voted out. Like, especially unanimously. That was awful because I have heard so many good things about her, and I was really excited to play with her. And again, I'm so sad I didn't even get to meet her.
It was awful because she couldn't even talk when she got voted out, so she typed, and I remember it said, we had more time to play together." Now
It's
it's
so
reading them
heart-wrenching.
actually heart wrenching.
That's terrible. Well, that diva.
All right, well, after Joanne, we have 14th place, which is Logan.
I'll say it again, that diva. Honestly, also, I'm gonna talk about Logan first. He's adorable, that man. He's so sweet and he's actually really smart, which is crazy. Like he's really funny too. I wish that he didn't get swapped away from us. They did Logan dirty.
So he was the first strawberry, right? That left.
Yeah, literally awful.
I just know he had a bunch of cats. He seemed
He
nice.
did.
Oh, wait, did no, that wasn't him. Never mind.
All right, well, after Logan, we have 13th and our final pre-merger. in Mike V.
Didn't meet him, but he was the one I was somebody who got their own question wrong, wasn't it him? And like the trivia about they were talking about because he put the wrong answer to whoever.
Oh,
Yeah, it was him. That's
see,
all.
literally, I didn't even meet him either. Like, that's wild, actually. That's so many people.
All right. So after Mike was voted out, you guys had made the merge. Um, but unfortunately, not everyone who made merge made jury. So in 12th, we have Cody.
Cody, that diva. That was OG Strawberry right there. I honestly trusted Cody the most at the very beginning, and then I got this chance to step away, and she's so messy, like in such a really fun way. Like I'm glad I didn't take the brunt of it, but that was she's fun to play with.
But it was fun. We immediately bonded when we swapped. And like
Yeah,
I think within the first 10 minutes, we made a final two. Like he was like, I got you, Justin. We're going to the end. Like in our new swap. I got you. And I was just like, yeah. And because we talked, he was so fun to talk to, had the coolest job ever.
yeah. TikTok.
TikTok. And
Really.
him going out that way, I think, is the most fitting for how immediate at merge. I just remember he was going hardcore. And to go out
Literally.
that tribal, I know he was disappointed because he really wanted to be in jury, but that was iconic.
Yeah. I feel like he could have gone far if he
He would have.
didn't get rocked out.
He would have. If only you guys did the code thing or whatever the hell that people kept talking about.
I don't even know. The what?
That thing, they said that there was that code. He had a code where people were called Wonka. You voted somebody if it was.
Oh, no. That was never a thing. I wish it was. That sounds so cool and fun, but I have literally no idea. Strawberry never did that. We're not that smart.
I mean, I guess we all proved it that round. None of us were.
Literally nobody knew.
Well, after Cody, you guys had made jury. And in 11th, we have Kate.
Cake
That diva.
on her. Immediately, we bonded the first night. She was hilarious, messy, chaotic, would never like not speak her mind. All qualities I admire, and I wish I could be like that.
Really, she's so fun. And I think I called with her the most in the very beginning. Like when we obviously merged because I hadn't like meet her before that. So and then right around the time of the merge, I started playing Voda with her too. So like I actually got to speak to her, and that was like really cool. But then that vote happened, which was sad.
Yeah,
That was really awful how aggressive that was.
and
But
like
that dude,
it's a testament though, like how threatening, like that she is that
literally,
everybody came together and vote her out because people were actually scared of her in this game, genuinely.
absolutely, she has power.
Mhm.
So after Cake's boots, we move on to 10th place with Mira.
My Mira, y'all did her so dirty. This is for Mira, literally. Like
Yeah,
I don't have the words to describe how upset it like made me feel when she went because she was probably the person I was like the closest to because like I obviously started talking to her at the same time as Bodo. So since we never didn't swap, we literally could just always talk about anything. So it was like really cool. And then yeah, booted her, and it was just really heart wrenching because she's like a really good player and she's really smart and she like kind of introduced me to allergies and got me interested into that. So, like, she's a really cool person.
Yeah, like what, like going to law school? She doing something like that? I forget what she was. When did she go into school? Or no, no, she's the one. She was doing social. What was she doing? She had
Yeah,
a really good job too.
she's like a caseworker.
Caseworker, yeah. And yeah, she was really nice to talk to. We knew she was smart. I think having the idol made her like extremely dangerous.
I'll say that was such a weird move. Like, I think he guys just wanted to be sneaky for some reason
Well, because
because,
everybody was
like,
scared of your advantage.
everybody was so scared of the season for no reason. Because, like, I played the advantage and what happened? Like a normal vote,
People thought after, like, if there was an idol in the game when that was played, then it could have.
little T. I might have floated that rumor. They
You,
like I couldn't play it before the idol. The idols have to be played at the same time.
yeah,
So it
exactly.
doesn't matter. But y'all ate that up.
Yeah, we did eat it up, but
Oh
I
my
think that
God.
changed the game. That was a big
Yeah.
game-changing
As
moment.
much as I hated to see her go, she really did change my game in so many ways.
Right. So after Mira's boot, we went into Billy's Big Brother night, where we unfortunately saw Juan get evicted in ninth place.
Come on, that diva. That was actually really sad. I was like, that was vengeful. Like, you know, like when a viper like bites itself and like that whole thing. That's was kind of what was happening with Juan because like we actually think very similarly. And after the whole mirror thing happened, I just felt like we needed to get that back. So I had to make sure I won that veto, which props to Juan because like Juan is almost there too.
He was
Like
right there. I was
I
watching.
know he's so good at challenges.
He is so good. He's
He,
just so good in orgs. He's somebody when I this game started that I've always wanted to play with because because I joined like every Facebook like when I played my first one, like every single freaking one. And I saw him all the time coming up. Like he loved to play and he always did great. And
yeah, we did that commercial and like he's funny as frick. Like his acting, like he literally drove out to I don't know, somewhere in Mississippi and it was very scenic and I don't know. He just like is really active and I really like that because I'm like super active when it comes to that kind of stuff.
yeah, oh totally. And I think he like really puts it all in, puts it
Yeah,
all
he understands the assignment.
in us. And he's funny as hell.
Yeah, absolutely.
The first thing he said to me he was like, "Oh my cutthroat crush." And he was like, "I crushed on you in that one game." I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
okay.
hey Lauren.
You know how to get to me. You know what to say."
It did, it did.
All right. So after Juan's boot at ninth, you guys went right into eighth place, which was Coach Denson.
Coach. This vote killed me. Like I hated it. I really liked him a lot. Like he was so genuine and like when you had conversations with him, like you could shoot the shit with him too. Like just and I know he cares so deeply.
We had like opposite conversations because I didn't get the genuine.
Yeah.
I got like, well, I mean, we did have like a few like heart to heart moments, but like most of it was just like not truth.
Okay. Yeah,
The
like
exact opposite what was happening.
yeah.
So we had like a very different relationship.
He's such a good
And
keeper. That
yeah,
like in a space of people like
he got me. Like he really got me. So I know he's smart. He's gotta be smart.
yeah.
Like he does like how like really like we have that like a dominant personality too. So like you just kind of listen to
Yep. Like that's just who he is, and he's gonna do it.
him.
He's gonna be he's gonna come into like a situation and just this is what we need to do. This is what's gonna happen. Oh wait, just like a coach. Jesus, I guess it makes
Literally.
sense.
Like
That's
I would like to play a game with him and like maybe be like on his side. Maybe that would be cool. Like I would be into that.
yeah, actually really fun because he's very level headed. I think
Yeah.
like I remember freaking out during the round, and he was just like, "Stop it! Like be just take a breath. Whatever happens, happens." It's like such a coach, such that type of figure, and I enjoyed all my
Yeah. Even if some of it wasn't real,
right.
there was still pleasant conversation.
Exactly.
All right.
Mm.
So after Denson in eighth place, we have Sam in seventh.
Sam,
The first comp beast of the
literally,
for his first game. That's amazing.
literally, like he's so good. Like he's like freaky smart. Like let's go to Goodwill because I obviously not gonna find everything at home. So let's just go to Goodwill.
The
Like
random stuff like that.
when his scores came out every single round, I was just like, what the frick, dude? Like you're insane. Like
So good, and you can tell like that when he was doing the trivia, man, like he knew that shit immediately. Not the floor challenge. He knew that shit immediately.
he's just so smart. And I'm gonna be real. I was like completely honest with him because I felt like I had a good talk with him because he was very level-headed too. So
Yeah.
like before his vote, it was very easy to talk to him, which was weird because like I know there was a few situations where some of our conversations were 100% truthful. Didn't care. I didn't care. I was like, you do you, Sam.
That's a huge like sign when you can have a like you both know that you're playing each other, but like
Literally.
because you like the other person so much.
You're
Like
playing, I'm playing, it's fine.
exactly. So I hope he keeps playing, and
Yeah.
I think he can dominate.
I would love to. Like, I'm new to the org community. He's new to the org community. Maybe he'll play Hypnotic next. Like, maybe I'll apply to Hypnotic next. Who knows?
Yeah, team up.
Literally.
All right. And so after Sam in seventh, we have Taco Tony in sixth.
This hurt my heart. Sakatoni's so pure. And I don't want to say this again, but y'all did him dirty. Like, he plays like the teddy bear game. Like, I don't know, like the awesome uncle character. Like, and he does it and he plays it so well. And he's so freaking loyal. Like, and he loves a good strategy. He loves a move. That's our favorite thing. He's really fun to play with for sure.
Absolutely. He's hilarious. I love like anytime I talk to him, he like says, I love the type of person who like laughs after they talk. I think that's like one of my favorite qualities because it just, you know, that they're just like a happy, fun
Mm.
person. And like, and he had some amazing one-liners.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I
Oh,
hope
no.
he had like an episode title or like
He
he can
has
take
to.
them all, honestly.
He has to. But he always got to the point. He was always honest, like a rarity.
And his like songs of the day were like actually bangers, and I hope that everybody listened to them. I listened to them on Spotify, but still bangers.
Hangers. And I told him, I'm like, you make me miss. Like, I was one of those people who loved school lunch. Like I
Oh,
loved my school lunch.
not that.
Like, and I'm like, oh my God, it's bringing me back. I always had a chocolate milk.
Okay.
I had chocolate milk with my pizza. It's crazy. But
The only thing I miss is the breadsticks and cheese. That was everything.
I feel like he
Uh,
had them once,
literally.
all that. But that he's
Thank
just
you,
a
Taco
pure
Tony.
character. And I do
Like
feel
he would have definitely like been so fun in the end because like he was getting really strategic. I don't know if you like talk to him too much that round, but he was cooking.
I'm sure he was,
Like,
but I wasn't involved in it, so
I was like sitting in the kitchen, like just excited. I was just excited to see what's gonna happen.
oh, Takatomi.
Yeah.
All right. So after Taco Tony in sixth, we have Sean in fifth.
This was rough for me.
That diva. It was less rough for me.
I know. I know. He he was like my first, like he like took me under in like the first day or two, like took care of me, like you know what I mean, like told me that these other people had a alliance already, but he wants to be loyal to me, and like, he was my friend actually. But he was, I said it in the beginning to like he's like a nucleus, like he had everything, and he had a lot of power, and he was just killing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually was just hosted by Sean in Kaleidoscopes. So, and like we play like Fortnite and stuff together. So I've like heard him like game talk-ish before, and like I used to do some of my confessions with him. So like I've heard him strategize before, but didn't necessarily know how he played. So it was quite interesting to see him play from a distance at first. And then when I realized that I had really no other choice, I really jumped at the chance to work with him up close. Because like you're so right. He like especially when he gets like a little nervous, that's my favorite Sean mode because he like gets really strategic and like he also just starts spitting out facts, which I do love that. But like he's just so fun.
So
Like
he was funny and different than me because he was a planner. Like you're saying,
yes.
Uncle Tony had like Sean was planning everything, like rounds and rounds, and I'd always be like, I
Like,
like
I'm at
to
work,
even think
Diva.
that. But yeah, good to get to work. To even think like that amazes me.
Yeah.
So
No, but also when we finally were able to like work together, it was really easy for me to talk to Sean. Like, also because like they are like the only person I know outside of the game, so it like felt like the only person I can like not have a guard up with, you know? And then that's why our vote was so easy. Like, we knew, like, nothing personal, just good game, babe.
right for you, and then the opposite for me. I I hope that he can forgive me like after this, and he just needs um.
I
So
don't think I'll hold a grudge or anything. I think
like
he's just talk and talk.
yeah, I hope so.
All right. And after Sean in fifth, we have Marcelo in fourth.
This one hurt me because, like, Marcelo was the very first person I talked to in the game. Like, we produced, directed, wrote the script for that commercial. Like everybody like obviously contributed, but me and Marcelo like were on call putting it together and like working all the kinks. So they were the first person I got to know, and he's so funny, like so freaking funny. I think like I watched one of his reels so like on repeat for a minute because it was just hilarious. I was like really sad when he like went out and said what he said. Aaliyah, you could have just told me. I could have told you what, Diva, that I voted for not you, that I voted the way you wanted. I don't know. That hurt. That really hurt.
Yeah, like yeah, I don't know why he would have thought. I guess because him and Sean had that connection, so he probably thought. And then I had a super close connection with him too. I He was hilarious. We talked, and that was really hard. Putting my vote like on him, it was scum. Like I felt shitty, but I genuinely thought it was just a way if something went wrong to guarantee fire for myself. I know.
But I tell you, I could not come back on camera after that vote because I was so sad. Because I was like, Marcelo. I already knew he was gonna think it's me because somehow even Mira thought it was me. And do I just like give snake vibes? I need to ask Marcelo this because like I really enjoyed myself. They probably were the person Kiki with the most.
Yeah, so it was awesome. So it's gonna be tough facing that. I hope, like he said, like he understands it's a game, like, and I hope that he'll get that too, because I see someone I would love to still talk to outside of this.
Yeah,
Even
like I actually started using one of his phrases.
which one?
Like, this is a game for no money on Discord.com.
Please, I
Like
read yesterday. I said this.
every time I get a little irritated in Bodo, I'm just like, this is a game for no money in Discord. But that actually is for money, which makes it a little more stressful. But yeah, RIP Marcella. Love you.
He could talk. Like he could talk. Like I, he was in it here. I think he knows how to talk
Yeah.
and convince. Something that I admire too.
Yeah. Like honestly, you talked me out of voting you. Like that would be so real.
Yikes! God damn
Like I mean, I already told you that, but
it.
he really did.
And how did I repay him? Great.
No, literally. And the way that I'd already told you that too, you knew that. So what does that say about you, Diva?
I thought because
I'm sorry.
I'll explain. I'll explain more.
Well, you can explain tomorrow, okay? You don't
Tomorrow.
have to do it 2 days in a row.
There was there was some more that made me think that he was gonna vote me.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right. So last but not least is third place Sabrina.
That's the girl. How was
That's the Diva doll right there.
that? So easy to talk to, so logical, so level-headed, like things that I appreciate so much. Um, and
You can
smart,
definitely tell she's a teacher. Definitely you can tell she's a teacher.
smart as like
Yeah.
I enjoyed like working with her all the time and talking to her when I got the chance because I feel like sometimes it's harder. Sometimes it can get to connect with her just because of her schedule. And then she so first of all, this girl had to go through all that shit that she went through this season. All the
Yeah.
sickness. I feel like didn't she say something about her water? Was that at school? Like a water or power went out. All this the weather. Like Sabrina was going through it.
And literally, I think when the first time we actually like I started feeling us getting close was when she got really sick, like which is crazy. But yeah, she's really sweet and very level-headed. You can definitely tell she's a teacher because she's really good at just like being real and like it is what it is. I love that about her.
Right. Like I think that is perfect. Like being real. She was someone I also took everything she said at face value too.
Yeah.
Like, and I never encountered her deceiving anyone, like knowing that she was deceiving anyone. It's honestly one of the main reasons I trusted her vote last time because I never saw her deceive. She was always like just kind of like that taco, like she just told the truth and she was
She was very genuine.
very genuine.
Yeah, such a sweetie.
So, yeah, I'm happy I got to meet her and got to play with her.
Fun fact, when we first met, I did not know that she was a teacher, and she was talking about her kids, and I asked her like, "So what are your kids' names?" And I did get like roasted a little bit by Seb because she was like, "Well, I'm not a mom. I am a teacher, but here are my kids' names."
They're
I
all
don't literally.
funny.
Yeah, she's really fun.
All
She's so
right.
good.
And with that, you guys have gone through the 16 previously voted out players of Distortion Survivor Pure Imagination, which just leaves you two. And first of all, I want to say thank you again. I'm going to keep saying thank you because I'm so glad you guys um, applied, played, and got this far. That being said, I do have to ask Aaliyah a question. So, Aaliyah, you won immunity last night, and you had the choice on either going first in the opening speech, but in turn going second in the closing, or you could go second in the opening, but you're going first in the closing. So, what have you decided?
Um, I think I'd like to go first in the opening and second in the closing.
All right. So, just to confirm, in the opening, we have Aaliyah and we have Justin. And then in the first and the closing, we have Justin. And in the second, we have Aaliyah. Is that correct?
Mhm.
All right. So here is also what's up. I'm actually going to send the stream, but to the jurors, pre-jurors, whoever watches this, thank you for a wonderful season. I'm so glad for you to see this postseason and to see what else we have moving forward in regards to content for this season.